Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's me, Abyss Fusion, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Welcome back to another drinks review. Today, we're doing Rubicon energy drink, and this is the cherry and pomegranate flavour. Now, I got this particular can out of my local corner shop that I go to every week or so to get, like, milk and other things, because it's closer to my house than it is, like, Asda and Lidl. It's about 5 minutes away from where I live, so I went there today. And yesterday, as a matter of fact, because I was speaking to the lady, she said that they got the Rubicon literally yesterday, which is rather good to me. So we're going to be reviewing it. Now, Rubicon Energy is brand new over here to the UK. I don't know how long it's been out, but I do know it is relatively new. I think it's been out the same time as the new Monster Mule and the Fiesta, like the beginning of the year, maybe. So, I'm going to give you guys a full 360 of the can, and the can design isn't anything special, but it is pretty to look at, I'm not going to lie. It's got two different tones of colour, like a transition from the top to the bottom. From the top you can see it's sort of a glossy, reddish, pinkish, and it goes to the bottom and it's all orangey. I guess it's to represent the cherry and pomegranate, I'm not 100% sure, but on the front of it, we've got the Rubicon name going across there. I guess the logo as well. We've got what I believe says raw in the middle. It might be incorrect. And then it's got energy at the bottom, and then cherry and pomegranate at the bottom as well. And it said it says it is made with 20% fruit juice. So this is going to be interesting. And yes, it was price marked at £1.29, and I did pay £1.29 for it. So it's almost the same as a normal Monster, which is £1.39, I think. So it's a little bit more expensive than Rockstar and Relentless, but a tiny bit more cheaper than Monster. Monster is £1.39, isn't it? I'm just gonna say yes and move on. So we're just gonna look at the bio very quickly. So Rubicon Raw. Okay, so I was right. This is what's called. Rubicon Raw is an energy drink that helps you perform at your best with 20% fruit juice, natural caffeine from green coffee beans, B vitamins, ginseng and guarana. It's here to help you make the most of harness your own raw energy and live every moment. Fascinating. Let's have a look at what we are dealing with the ingredients and etc. Carbonated mixed fruit juice and flavor energy with added caffeine, vitamins, sugar and sweeteners. So it's got both of them in, so it must have perhaps low sugar maybe, I'm not, anyway. So carbonated water, fruit juices from concentrate, 20%, that's the fruit part. 6% apple, 4% white grape, orange 4%, cherry 2%, pomegranate 2%, strawberry 1%, lime 1%. Oh, Jesus. Sugar, acid, citric acid, acid regulation, and the caffeine is what I'm interested in. Natural caffeine from green coffee beans, 0.03%, sweeteners, sucralose, and guarana extract, and ginseng root extract, vitamins, niacin, B6, and B12. That was a mouthful. The sugar content, carbohydrates is altogether 24 grams, of which are sugar 22 grams altogether in this particular can. So it's on par with being the same as any half sugar Rockstar going on at the moment. Normal one, blueberry pomegranate, possibly any Rockstar that's got half sugar in it isn't fully loaded. It's got way less than Monster, way less than Relentless, I want to say, possibly, but it's on par almost with Rockstar's sugar content. So, the caffeine content is 32 milligrams per 100 ml, which is standard, 150, 160 altogether, I want to say. So that's going to be interesting. So it hasn't got loads of sugar in, but it's got enough for it to recognise as being on par with Rockstar. Also, I forgot to mention the top of it is the pouring is red, but the actual thing is silver. That's actually really cool. I don't think I've ever gotten the can with a red pouring, so and that's just gone everywhere. Never mind. So we're gonna smell it. If we can't smell it, put it in our glass, and if we still can't smell it, we're just gonna drink it. I'm rather excited for this Rubicon Energy. It has to be better than Coca-Cola's pathetic version of energy, but let's have a smell of it. Ooh. There's a strong smell of cherry in there. I'm not getting much of the pomegranate, but the cherry is very noticeable in there. And I am going to compare this to Relentless's cherry, because Rockstar don't do a cherry single on its own. So this, the closest I can compare to this is Relentless's version of cherry. Yeah, it tastes like cherry. Not getting much of the pomegranate in there, but not to worry. Let's put it in. Ooh, that's a nice colour. Not gonna lie, that is a very nice colour indeed. It's red, slashed with a bit of pink in there. That's actually a really nice colour. Quite a lot of bubbles in there. Not one to complain about that, however, but yeah, pinkish reddish. That is pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Yeah, not much of the pomegranate. Although actually, there's a tiny hint of pomegranate in there, but it's mostly cherry. So this is going to be interesting. So yeah, this is Rubicon Energy Cherry and Pomegranate flavour. If my hair would like to stay where it is. Let's have some. Never mind. Ooh. Wow. That's got a kick to it. That's really sour. That is quite sour, and it's very strong in the kick on your throat. That is, when you taste it, there's a lot more pomegranate in there, which is a good thing. Because I was slightly worried it was going to be more cherry than pomegranate, but you can taste more pomegranate in there than when you smell it. And the cherry is also in there as well. Oh, but wow, that's got quite a bit of a kick to it, just like normal Rubicon. It definitely tastes like it's Rubicon. You know, like Rubicon has its own, like when you taste it, you can immediately tell that it's Rubicon. This is like that. It's like when you take Rubicon mango, I really hope it is mango. You can, like, if you were blindfolded and you would have, if you've had that before and you were blindfolded and you took a bit of that mango Rubicon, you would immediately know that it's Rubicon because of the fact that the Rubicon taste is so different than all the other ones out there. It's really, really strange to describe it. The pomegranate is in there. It's a strong pomegranate flavour, and the cherry is also in there as well. But it tastes like it's actual, like it tastes like it's a Rubicon soft drink. It doesn't taste like it's meant to be an energy drink. It just tastes like a Rubicon soft drink. So, which is very interesting. But yeah, the pomegranate's in there. I think the pomegranate is slightly stronger than the cherry, but you can still taste the cherry in there. And it's rather nice. I'm not gonna lie. It is rather nice. So far, I can immediately say this is so much better than the Coca-Cola's pathetic excuse for an energy drink that they made. The cherry and the normal one. It is so much better than that pathetic excuse of a drink. I can't say it's better than Dr. Pepper because I haven't tried the Dr. Pepper Energy yet, and I'm slightly worried to try it because I've heard from Sean at Everyday Food Reviews that just tastes like normal Dr. Pepper, and I'm not looking forward to it at all, but I'm going to get my hands on it when I can, and I am going to try it and see if that's worse than the Coca-Cola one. But this Rubicon Energy is so much better than that pathetic excuse for a Coca-Cola Energy that they do. And I like it. Like £1.29 is, like, given the fact that it's well, baby gassy there. Given the fact that it's pretty much on the same par as sugar content and Rockstar, £1.29 might seem a bit expensive to a lot of people, but Rubicon, they're capturing the moment of, they're taking advantage of the fact that, oh, they're making an energy drink, we can take advantage of a much more expensive drink. Because it's an energy drink, we can charge a little bit extra for it. Like, a normal kind of Rubicon would be maybe 50, 60, 70 pence at a normal shop. This is £1.29, and they're taking advantage of the fact it's an energy drink, we're going to charge a lot more than it. So it's about 10 pence less more than a Monster, ideally. It's a little bit more expensive than the Rockstar, a little bit more expensive than the Relentless, and giving it the money to me, £1.29, because I bought 2 of these cans, okay? I bought 2 of these because I was that confident that I will like it, and I do like it, so that's a good thing for me. But I can see why it would put people off the price. You know, £1.29 for a fairly brand new energy drink, because Rubicon have never done anything like this. Neither did Coca-Cola, and you saw how Coca-Cola Energy went. Pathetic. But this is a different story, and I can say that this meets to its expectations. I didn't get my high hopes for this. I was like, oh, it's a Rubicon making an energy drink. If I see it in the shop, I'll get it. I saw it in the shop, I've tried it, I've reviewed it, and now I'm going to give it a rating, because I can. So we'll go with the can design rating first. I always do this. We do the can design first, and then we do the actual flavour, if it's worth it or not. The can design is very, very different. I like the different two-tone colour that it's got going on from the top and the bottom. The reddish, pinkish at the top, and at the bottom it's orange. That's enough for me to give it a 8 out of 10. I really do like that, but that's... like, there's nothing else that stands out about it other than the big raw texture and the energy and the Rubicon logo on the top, but that two-tone different colour from the top and the bottom, that's enough for me to give it an 8, because I really do like that design. It reminds me of Sneak's energy cans. It kind of reminds me of that, because they have two-tone colours on their cans. It reminds me of Sneak in a way, but I won't talk about Sneak. Not now, anyway. Not in a long time. Anyway, the flavour, it's tough to say, really, because the flavour, you would immediately recognise this as a Rubicon drink. There's, like, when I smelled it, and I said that there's more cherry in the smell, and less pomegranate, it doesn't taste like that. It tastes like there's more pomegranate than cherry in there, but it does taste like there's a mix of the both of them. And in terms of the real juice, like 20% fruit juice, you can definitely tell there is fruit juice in there, just not a lot, obviously, because it's only 20%. But in my opinion, I'll have to give it... I'm going to give it the same. I'm going to give it the taste an 8 out of 10. I generally like this a lot. I do like that a lot. It's really, really nice. But I can see why people would be put off with it, because, you know, the £1.29 price mark. But anyway, 8 out of 10 on can design, 8 out of 10 on flavour. I would recommend this if you do see it in your shop. If not, then just... you're not really missing out on much, but I would recommend it if you see it in your shop. It's very, very interesting. It's far better than Coca-Cola's pathetic excuse of an energy drink that they made, the 2 ones. But I don't know if I could say the same about Dr. Pepper Energy, because I haven't had that yet, and I will have it in the future, don't you worry. But, anyway, well, this has been a Biz Fusion. Thank you all very much for watching the video. If you did enjoy the video, please make sure to hit the like button, possibly share it with a friend, family, or relative. Check the description below for my Instagram and my Twitter. I'm always active on Instagram, and I'm no longer active on Twitter, because Twitter's horrible. So I'll see you all in the next review that we do, whenever that is.